Hey Soul fam, Psychic Kim here. I wanted to pop on and talk with you today a little bit about something called a father wound. I've been talking about father wounds and mother wounds for many years now. I am an advocate for inner child healing, and much of our inner child healing comes from the experiences that we had with our mothers and our fathers, or the lack thereof, because an absent parent also wounds the child. And so today I was thinking specifically about my father and my father wounds and how they show up for me consciously and subconsciously. And if y'all watched my last video, I talked about some of the self-limiting beliefs that I have, and I wanted to go deeper into that. That's kind of the vibe for me right now, as I'm really thinking about my traumas, my self-limiting beliefs, and things like that. And so today's lucky topic is my father. So my father was a very violent man. He was in the home the whole time. My parents divorced when I was in my 20s, after 28 years of marriage. I don't know how my mother did it. He was in the home the whole time, and he was violent. And I happen to think that my father was probably misogynistic. I don't think he likes women whatsoever. That or psychopathic, something like this. He's really got some stuff going on for him, and that's probably a result of his father wound too. That's a whole different video. But I began thinking about how my father wound impacts me today, if it does. And I realized that during my father's bouts of violence, my want was to disappear. Absolutely disappear, not be seen, not be heard, and hopefully thus avoid the violence that my father loved to perpetrate. And so I started thinking about, how is that playing out in my life now? You know, I'm really on the precipice of expanding, of bringing more of myself to you guys and sharing more of philosophy, spirituality, and just how I think the world is, and certainly how it is for me, and hopefully it resonates with some of you. But my father wound literally includes me hiding from being seen because I didn't want any negative wrath. And so I can see how that's played out in my life now, not just personally. I mean, my golly, my relationships, it's definitely played out with me not wanting to interact, me not wanting to be vulnerable, intimate connections, those kinds of things I've struggled with before I was awake, for sure. But I think my father wound largely has played out in my career, not just in this one, but also in my career prior to this. I had a very difficult time, you know, sitting in the hot seat, and I still do. I still have a very difficult time sitting in the hot seat. And so one of the things that I'm working on right now is knowing that I can be seen and it is safe. And so I hope you take that for you today. If you had a violent parent, you can be seen and it is safe. Let me know what you think about this. Sending you all my very best today.